The latest. Thank you for your love and support. I appreciate you all. I thank you for your love you are showing me. I'm getting better. Another Berlin conference in this 2025 in Africa. We remember the Berlin conference in 1884, where a group of white people came together and demarcated Africa with that as present, and they took charge of everything. A dream that was created by just a few white people, and over 1 point something billion people are finding it so difficult to do away with what was done in the Berlin conference some years back. That same thing is happening right before our eyes, and we are not aware that this is what is happening because the African is so busy with other things that are not necessary. We really don't take things serious because we believe so much in these people. According to source reports, some group of NATO members divided Nigerians. Nigeria has been divided, yet the people living in Nigeria are not aware, and even we, those who are living in Africa, do not know that we have a Berlin conference in this 2025. They are going after Bola Ahmed Tinubu because we saw that when they were sending refugees, they contacted them, and then Tinubu's government boldly said they don't want to have any refugees. We also saw that they are trying to empower Dombote, and this refinery of the oil is going against the United States of America interests. They don't ever want Africa to move forward. They don't ever want us to develop. Anytime that we rise to do something for ourselves, we see that these people will be quick in coming in. Because the moment you, the African, you take control over your resources, that is the end of their daily bread.
Guys, I have posted so many videos on my TikTok, and there's one thing I don't do when I post videos. There's one thing I have never done, but I want to do it today. This particular video that you are watching, make sure everybody you know sees it. Every Nigerian must see this video, whether you are posting it on your Facebook, whether you are posting it on your Instagram, whether you are posting it on your TikTok, whether you are showing it to people like this. Make sure every Nigerian you know sees this video, because look at this guy Gontafelin Jajan, because everybody that are involved in this false narrative, propaganda and lies against the fake Christian genocide in Nigeria, I am following all of them. I know all of them from A to Z, both the ones that are supporting them in Nigeria, both the ones abroad. This is the chairman of committee for NATO enlargement. That is the kind of position this guy holds. One has seen profile for years. And look at what he posted. How many states should emerge from ex-Nigeria? They have already shared Nigeria. They have already divided Nigeria. You guys know what happened in the Berlin conference, where a group of white people came and divided Africa without any single African being there. This is what it means. They have already divided Nigeria. And the people that have been calling on these people to come and do this kind of thing, they are already celebrating, but now they are angry and they are fighting this man. Do you know why they are fighting him? Because when he divided Nigeria on his own, he put Yoruba, Hausa, then when he wanted to put Igbo, he put Igbo, IBO. And anytime we spell Igbo as IBO, they get angry. But that's exactly what he did here. Now they see, and even look at it here, I already enlarged it here, see it. He spells the Igbo as IBO, International British Organization. That is it. That is how he's made it. And they're already angry with him. But they have been on his page, dragging them to come and do this, do that. Senator should put boots on ground in Nigeria. They have already divided Nigeria. So you already know this is the end game. This is the end goal. This is what they want. Divide and conquer tactics, divide and rule. This is what they have been planning for. And the reason why they are coming out like this is because Tinubu said no to so many things. They wanted to send refugees to Nigeria. Tinubu said no. And now that we are drilling our oil and we are refining it with Dangote, they are getting angry because they are losing money. They don't want a strong and united Africa. They don't want an Africa that is economically as strong as them. And there is nothing they can do about it. Nigeria is a strong economy. Nigeria is a key player in the world when it comes to oil and gas. And there is absolutely nothing the United States of aggression or any other country can do about it. But how do we prevent this? We come out and resist it aggressively, the way we have been doing now. And the Igbos shot themselves in the foot because they are the ones inviting it. I have all their posts. I know all of them from A to Z, and some that are not even Igbos. Tunde Ednor self dey there. Tunde Ednor self dey there. Many of them like that. Tunde Ednor, Aisha Yesovrino Oduala, plenty of them like that. They are among all this nonsense that is happening. So now they have already divided Nigeria, and they still didn't even put the Igbos where there is sea. All this that they have been crying for, they no still put on where sea dey. On our people who na go consume they can't divide Nigeria, they still put you guys in a landlocked environment. You guys shot yourself in the foot. Now, are you happy with this? Imagine, I feel like any Nigerian should be angry about this. How can a high-profile individual like this go online and go and say how many states should emerge from ex-Nigeria? Imagine the insults. Imagine if somebody should post something like this against America. USA for don't they send warship now, they for don't begin send warplanes now. But they see us as weak because of people like you that are going to go and call them to come and put boots on ground. They see us as weak. They feel like they can go online and post anything about Nigeria and nobody can do anything about it. Tell me, what the hell is this? Just imagine this insult. Imagine. So please, every well-meaning Nigerian should come out and, because these guys, this divide and rule tactics, this divide and conquer, they have employed so many divisive tactics to divide the people along religious lines, along tribal lines. Imagine you're from a village where the population is 100,000, the other one 80,000. They will go here, fund and arm them, then buy yourself. Then when you finish buying yourself, they will come in and take whatever they want to take, because at that time there will be nobody left to come out and resist them. This is exactly what they are doing in Libya right now. They finished Libya, now they are plundering the country. And America is taking these steps because they see that France has lost its influence in Africa and France is getting broke. And America knows that all African countries are already waking up. So this is why this is a preemptive strike. Because so Nigeria has not done anything to make America feel scared, like, oh, these people then go soon kick our influence, come on for Africa. But this is a preemptive strike. Yeah. They are now doing this to tell us that if you try this, we will come for you. But we not go grieve for honor. We are not chickens. We are not Libya. We are not Syria. We are not Somalia. Nigeria is a very different country. We are a different breed of people. We are very different people. And at this time, we go show honor. Yes, you have superior technology, but that will not concern you. This same way your own superior technology couldn't win the Taliban, it will be worse for you in Nigeria. And let me tell you guys one thing, this Donald Trump, he will never put boots on ground in Nigeria. He just wants to talk to Tinubu. He wants to negotiate business. That he wants to do. He needs that influence. He wants to promote America's interest in Nigeria. And they need our rare earth materials because we have it in abundance. So everyone in Nigeria, if you are seeing this video, you know I don't do this. I don't care about share, but this one, every Nigerian must see this video. Whether you are posting it on your Facebook, on your Twitter, on your Instagram, or you are showing it to anybody, every Nigerian must see this. Just imagine this insult. Just imagine this insult. Imagine.
Tinubu got them angry in the first place by refusing the refugees. Other people accepted. We know that Ghana did, Uganda, Rwanda, South Sudan, and a lot of countries accepted these refugees, and that is why they are not targeting them. Anytime the African says no to these people, you become a target of them. And this is the problem of Africa. And now that we are trying to unite and we are preaching unity, they are not happy. And sometimes we find it difficult to get to know the kind of people we are dealing with. And that is why some people still believe that they need to come into Nigeria to set them free. Because after dividing your nation and you aren't aware that this is what they are doing in the dark, and they created a problem because US Congressmen told us that they are funding the activities that are happening in Nigeria. So indirectly, They are the ones that are causing whatever Christian thing they claim is happening in Nigeria. And now, after dividing you, they will now come in the guise of helping to solve the problem. And then, whatever plan they have will succeed. They are interested in the oil, not you, the Christians. They don't care about what happens to a black person. If not, the same thing is happening to black people in the United States of America. Have you ever seen any of them talking about it? It's the oil they want, your resources. And some of you are of the view that the resources are gone already. You don't wake up. Don't wake up. Look at what they are trying to do in Venezuela. Venezuela is a Christian country. Yet they are sending warships to Venezuela to invade Venezuela. So why would they leave the Christians in Venezuela and now come and set you free when they are trying to invade the same Christians in Venezuela? It's the oil they are interested in. We need to unite because it is only in our unity that we can defeat them. You see the way they've created a narrative about Christians and Muslims? This is how they turn us against ourselves. These people only survive in divide and conquer. And Africans, because we don't love ourselves, it is very easy for anybody to use us against our own selves. Now Nigeria is divided. The Muslims are on one side, the Christians are on the other side. But instead of us to see ourselves as black people, we are now seeing ourselves per the colonizers' religion and God. So we can go to any length to do anything to our own selves, all in the name of the colonizers' God. And the time will finish fighting among ourselves, and there will be hunger. By then, everything that we have is gone. The same tactics they use in Libya. And this has always been the tactics they use all the time. When they go to Venezuela, they try to use that tactics to turn the people against their president, Nicolas Maduro. But the Venezuelans rose and protected their president. They named him, they called him all sorts of things, just for the people to rise against him. But the people stood firm. Finally, they have to bribe the pilot that Nicolas Maduro trusted most so that he will send this man to an unknown destination so that they can capture him and they'll have access to Venezuela to suck the resources, the oil. And it didn't work. But if it were to be Africa, we would have taken the money and allow these people to come here. So we love money more than our own nation. But one thing we have forgotten is we don't have any other place. Where we live is the only thing. There is nowhere we can ever go and feel like home. So if you help these people whose motive is to suck your resources, to destroy Nigeria, it is you, the Nigerians, that will suffer. Because by the time they are done, you neither know yourself to be a Muslim or a Christian. That is when you see yourselves as one. But what you eat is taken away by a foreigner. These people always shoot without missing. But the African hasn't seen and learned how to run without patching. We always fall a victim to every plot of these people. And that is what we Africans need to wake up from. There are a lot of information out there that needs to reshape the way we think. So it is left unto us to set ourselves free or allow other people to destroy us. And when we finally get there, they will still bring us back home. Nobody loves you, the black person. So it is time for us to start loving ourselves, because we have no other person but your own brother that is a black person. We are the only ones that can set ourselves free. United we stand, divided we fall, and united we keep standing forever and ever. The greatest enemy of the African is mental slavery. So let's decolonize ourselves from mental slavery. Let's keep sharing to educate our brothers and sisters. Together we make Africa great for ourselves and the new generations that are going to come. So that's the latest around the world, in Africa, West Africa, and in Nigeria.